Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so as you can see, I made it to Season 5, Province 36, Stage 10 on normal. And I'm gonna do the try to beat it now. Alright, so I've already set up my team. Alright, but first let's go over this stuff here. God's Blessing, Chemifian Blast. Yeah, so matching some power shards and dragon shields, charge up a blast that's gonna deal some damage to the enemies, and it's also gonna give them minus 30% defense for 3 turns. So that's gonna be helpful to us, and it's obviously this stage is gonna be a unique boss. Boss is gonna be able to heal himself, and buffs are dispelled from your heroes every 5 turns. So, right, this is the team I'm gonna use. I'm gonna have to be extra careful when I'm gonna time Ludwig. That's pretty much the only issue. Oh, I didn't set up my equipment yet. Alright, gonna bring in tornadoes and small mana potions. I do have the amulet, which revives my hero once as a mummy, but I'm not gonna rely on that only. I'm looking at that one there, the pyramid. Oh no, that only works if they're all of different elements. I think I'm gonna stick with them like this. I do like using the scepter, and it would be really devastating with Pinky. I'm gonna take off that and use the scepter. Yeah, let's work with it like that. Alright, let's go. No time like the present. Alright, so Ludwig is already ready to go. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get some. Okay, that did it. Alright, so now it's gonna be a Titan. And the weak spot comes where I can't stun him. Alright, let's get this moving in here. Alright, so the timing for Ludwig is a bit off right now, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna just keep rolling. Alright, let's use that. Alright, so we're gonna hold off for one more turn and then use Ludwig. Alright, so that's And he's back once more. Well, that's enough of that. Alright, so yeah, skipping through all of that. Alright, so season 5 on normal complete. That's good. And let's claim the reward. Yeah. But as you can see, I don't really need any of those. I only wanted to do it for the chance at summoning something. I'm gonna take hard mode a whole lot slower, not gonna rush through it. Let's go to the portal. What I'm gonna do is just talk about the Soul Exchange right now as well, instead of bothering to make another video about it. Yeah, let's go in. So they made a last minute change at the end. A list came out with most of these heroes on it. Only one was changed, and that change was Albert to Grace for the 10. She's a good hero. I actually did want her when she was Hero of the Month last year, but I wasn't lucky enough to pull her. She would have been a great upgrade to my green team with that I use Marcel, Elkanin, and Jacko here. She would be a good replacement for Marcel. Yeah, so but I really wanted Albert, but yeah, they changed him at the last minute. So there you go. Alright, so let's see, in the 10th row, 10 row for 10, what, Guinevere is the oldest, but she should be getting a new costume soon. I heard the costume should be great. I haven't read anything about it yet though, so I can't say for sure. Our finance is good. I don't know if anyone would really want to trade for him though. Tahir is, I think I wanted him as well. I really needed reds. And he's fat, so that's something good. Alexandrine is great. I like using her. Use her for most of my wars, and she's good for good on the Titans as well. But Jot is definitely better, because hers is only a chance. Once Jot goes off, those tiles are definitely boosted. Hers is only a chance, and he can be a bit weak at times because it depends. It's somewhat dependent on the shields on the board to an extent. What 80% is guaranteed, but additional 3% per eye shield. So yeah. which is nice for sure. I have 2 copies. One maxed and the other one is at 1-1. Yeah. Where I see the best from that row is Grace. Second would be Alexandrine. Third, Arphanias. Fortunately, I really like Guinevere, but I'd have to say she's really outdated, but her skill is really strong though. Yeah, she'd be fourth for me, I guess. Tahir would have to be last. Alright, so 18 column, 15 column, my apologies. What's right? So, Dark Lord, he's awesome, hits really hard. Gives that corrosive poison that messes with, that deals damage, and it also messes with mana generation as well. And he's a wizard. The damage from the direct hit can be really hard if buffs are in place. So that's really great. Akarag is cool. I think I wanted him when he just came out. Switches up the enemy positions randomly and dishes out some damage to 3, up to 3, depending on how they're set up. Yeah, he's decent. Hatter, he's what I would consider to be the best hero in this role. Don't have him, would want him. I'd have to sacrifice some heroes at 370 just to get him. Don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna actually do an exchange right now, if I do an exchange at all. Yeah, so he deals 400% damage to the target, minor damage to nearby enemies. But here's the best part of this is he steals all dispellable buffs from all enemies and randomly distributes them to allies. That's where he shines. He's pretty awesome. I have to sacrifice a lot just to get him. Don't know if I'm gonna do that. I definitely don't have enough for the 20 row. I might just save up and try and get something from the next soul exchange instead. But it'll be a big. I do need greens for sure. And Hatter would definitely help me on offense. So I'm considering that. And if I don't choose something, then well, I'd show it. Alright, so yeah. Next up we got Queen of Hearts. She had a really unique taunt that was attached to her minion. Yeah, she's pretty nice. Average speed. And last up for this row we have Alice. She's a sniper. Hits really hard. Gives a minus 44% attack for 3 turns. And it resets if the target is healed. And it can't be cleansed. So that could be around for a while. if you're in a situation where you need to heal, and yeah. Alright, yeah, and she's a row class too. That gives her the ability to dodge special skills. Hatter is definitely best from this row. Next up would be Dark Lord. Unfortunately, Alex would be last, because I would consider Akarag and Queen of Hearts to be better than her. Alright, last row. We've got this purple ninja here. Yeah, so he regenerates HP, gives an attack buff, and cleanses. So, quite similar to Costume Guard. The only difference is he has the charge mechanic to him. So the higher the charge, the more HP is regenerated, the higher the attack buff. But cleanse is just cleanse. I don't know. I only have one ninja. I don't know if I would want this one. Alright, Kara, I have 2 copies of her. I'm gonna max the other copy at some point. Yeah, that's how I like to do things. I just do what's unique first, and then if I don't have anything else to work on, I'd work on a duplicate of something that's really good, or at least decent for my roster. So yeah, I'm holding on to her I'm holding on to the second copy of her that I have. So if it comes to a point where I don't have anything else to level, I would definitely level that. Yeah, good hero. Alright, so we've got one of the big ones here now. One of the most sought after. Yeah, replaces all fiends, summons a gargoyle minion, and boosts health. Yeah, he's great. And that passive is really annoying to deal with for sure. Stone skin for 4 turns. Yeah, that's strong. This hero is really good. I can see why they gave him that class. They didn't want to make him they didn't want to make him too strong. You have to give him a class that wouldn't really benefit him much. Yeah. Alright, so we've got next up Luena. Blocks talent skills activation for 6 turns. Yeah, so that's useful against pretty much everything. And the only talent that can block that is Monk. And that's not gonna happen all the time. And she deals a decent size hit to all enemies as well at fast speed. And she's a ranger. So that she can bypass defensive buffs. Yeah, pretty strong hero from the Raven family in Clash of Knights. And last up, Milena from the Magic Tower. Really cool hero. They gave her a beneficial class for her second charge. Doesn't really do anything for her first charge. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty strong hero. Her passive is good. 50% chance to give 10% mana to all allies on her first charge. But if it's fully charged, then it's 100% chance Yeah, this is pretty strong. Good hero to have. Yeah. You can hear from my tone that I'm pretty disappointed that they swapped out Alberich, but I can understand why. But I don't like the whole bait and switch thing that they did do. Not cool, SG. Not cool. So this is it. Maybe I'll do the sacrifice and get hotter. I don't know. I'll have to decide by the end of this. Alright, so I'm gonna do the pulls in the season 5 portal just before I close the video. Yeah, I don't have a single 5-star from this portal. Wasn't lucky to get anything. When it comes to the 4 stars, the only ones I don't have are Asmia and Aotep. Would love to get Aotep especially. He'd be a nice addition to my 4-star darks. So let's just do these 4 pulls and see if I can get lucky. Get anything. Still hoping to pull this hero of the month, the current hero of the month as well. At least hoping for that. Let's go again. Ooh, a second copy of Junaid. That's nice. I think I'll hold on to that as well. That hit and then heal allies is really... Yeah, don't need this guy though. He's strong, but I don't know if I need a second copy. Alright, last one. Ah, come on. Could just give me the Aotep. Well, I saw it go. Yeah, 23. Gonna be a while. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.